Hi Chris, how you doing? Good, good. Glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing really well myself. Great weather here today in Ireland,
This is obviously a lie. It's never good weather in Ireland, obviously. Everyone knows this.
so can't complain too much. Are you happy enough if we just get started and straight into it here? Great. So how these calls usually go is I'll ask you a series of questions just to find out a bit more information about your business and where you're at currently. And I'll decide if I think we're a good fit to work together and if you could benefit from my services. And if I do decide we're a good fit to work together, what I'll do at the end of the call is explain to you the steps going forward and the actions we're going to start taking to really start scaling up your email marketing.
All right, so I like it. I like the sort of the idea behind it. It's a bit on the nose, so it's a bit much. I think you're saying twice that I am going to decide. I get it. Yes, you want to assert dominance, which is fine, absolutely fine. In general, by the way, obviously this is purely for the audio, for the phone call. If you want to record yourself doing video, you want to have the camera to be at eye level like this or a little higher, so it sort of points down instead of pointing up, me being here. And obviously, ideally, you want to stand. But in terms of frame, I would say, hey, instead of saying I will decide, I wouldn't tell, I would show. So instead of saying, hey, the way these calls usually go, say, okay, so if it works for you, what I'll do is XYZ, which it opens up with if it works for you. I use that a lot. And then you basically tell them this is what's going to happen. So if it works for you, if it's okay with you, so the way this usually works is, and then you tell them how it works. Instead of you saying, I will decide, I'm the master. You say, okay, this is usually how it works. This is the way we do it. So let's get into it. Let me ask you a couple questions. And then you are assertive instead of saying I am assertive or I will decide. You are just deciding. Way better. Just show, don't tell. Good script writing principle, but also a good life principle.
Hi there, Michael. How are you doing today? Good, good, good. Sorry to interrupt you, Michael. But if I could just have a few brief moments of your time to
Yeah, you're dead. This is the first 11 seconds. What you do not want to do is sort of apologize for interrupting and begging basically for a couple of seconds of their attention. That's not how you want to open. It's like you are doing them a service by calling them. It's, you're doing a job, doing an awesome job, rendering a service. They should be happy you're calling them. So don't start out apologizing. Like small tweak. I made the same mistake, by the way, in the beginning for a long time, way longer than you do. But tweak that. Hey, let's right into it instead of apologizing.
ask you a few questions and just introduce myself properly. Yes, no, I promise I won't keep you too long. So basically, to introduce myself properly, my name is Lee Green. I am a personal trainer, online coach, and I am currently on the hunt for individuals who are looking to transform their physique and finally achieve that dream body that they've always wanted.
See, now we're 40 seconds in. Now you're getting to the meat, which is great. You're doing a good job. What I'd like you to do is stand up and be confident in it. You're doing an awesome job, obviously. You're transforming people's lives, physiques. You're a personal trainer. How much more energy and power you have by being, by taking care of this. The broad shoulders, the good biceps, everything else. Everything just flows from that, right? And I'd like you to channel that energy, basically saying, hey, this is me. I've either sent you an email or the reason I'm calling is XYZ. So basically what I do is I help people do ABC, and I want to make sure that we're a good match or that I'm not wasting your time or that this is for you. So let me go over a couple things and then you start going into the questions. So leave out the explaining, leave out the apologizing for taking their time. You're doing them a favor by calling them. So keep that in mind. Will help you massively. I've made the same mistakes, man. It's not just you. Trust me. Everyone makes these mistakes.
Hello, Chris. How are you doing today? Great to hear that. How's the weather over there in the US? Good. Yeah, here the weather is good as well. So I would like to jump straight in. The call is going to go in two ways. I'm going to split it in two ways. I'm going to ask you a few questions to see whether if you're a good fit or not. And then the second part is I'm going to tell you more about everything we do, what services we offer and how I could help you. Sounds great? Yeah, let's dive right in.
Okay, awesome job. What I'd like you to do, slow down, relax. And then obviously this is a role play. It's not real. I do understand that. It's always weird. Like you're talking to yourself, right? There's no person on the other end of the line. So I get it. It's ham-fisted. It's weird. So take your time. So slow down, relax. You can start off with the weather. I don't know, whatever you're into. Like phase 2 is going to get into that. You're going to see all the lessons and that'll clear a lot of things up. But keep sort of stretch the small talk a little. And okay, so the reason I'm calling today is XYZ. And what I'd like to do is ask you a couple questions like 1, 2, 3, and then you get into it. And then you don't really have to, you can give the outline, basically saying, okay, I'm going to go over a couple questions. Then I'll tell you how we can help you. And then we'll see if we're a good match. That's fine. But overall, great job. Keep going. Just slow it down. Relax. It's not a sprint. It's not even a marathon. It's just relax. Breathe. I already love this guy. He's like using the telephone, like what is that, a nail gun or stapler? I was looking for that word. The stapler as a telephone, living on the edge. I love it.
Cristiano? Yes, it's Rene Erguin. Yeah, I'm calling to check up on you on what you had in mind from the email I sent you about 3 days ago. Oh, you haven't taken a look. Okay. Well, just to give you a quick reminder as to what exactly I'm offering you here, Cristiano, as I've looked into your top competitors and what they've been using to generate leads and potential clients for various other clothing brands just like yours. Yes. Now, not only am I confident that what you're doing, you can do better, but that you could also use it since your brand is new at the moment. Yes, attached in the email which I sent you.
All right, so what I'd like you to do, stand up, slow down, breathe, relax, and deliver whatever you're saying with confidence. So the script isn't bad necessarily. So the words aren't wrong. It's just the delivery of the words is like subdued almost. Like you don't believe in the words yourself. And a good sales principle in general is like, if you want to be convincing, you have to be convinced. Not only do you have to be convinced, you have to sound convinced. Like this has to carry over into your words. Now what you're doing now is sort of, you're coming across as someone that is almost meek, as almost, I wouldn't say weak, but like, and that is what you want to pump up. So stand up, relax, practice this going slower and having more confidence in your words. And it will massively help in your delivery of the words, your delivery of the script, and you getting through to people instead of you sort of, I wouldn't say mumbling, but like not being very confident in your delivery. Like if I would have talk like this and then no, I'm going to talk like this and I'm going to put power into my words. I'm going to use my voice and my whole body to sort of get through to you and make it clear that what I'm saying, that is what I want you to do. Awesome job, brother. Keep going.